Hey everybody. Oh, my hair. Ooh. So, this is Angel Benton. How are you doing? So, at work, this girl Cameo, who I've talked about a lot on the show, shout out to Cameo, she told me that my hair looks much better when there isn't any product in it. She said it looks a lot fuller and full of life when there's no product in it. This is the opposite end of that spectrum. Like, this is a little crazy. Like, I have run a brush through it and it's got a mind of its own. So it is what it is. Ooh, anyways. So it's time for another Sudsy Recap, and I'm so excited because this time I'm actually going to be talking about the Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, back when Ladies of London was on, I had to choose. We didn't have time to do a Sudsy Recap for the Housewives of Atlanta and the Ladies of London and the Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like, I had to choose, someone to do the Housewives of. I chose Beverly Hills because, Eileen and Lisa are soap actresses. Erica's a performer slash soap actress because she was on Young and the Restless playing Miss Farrah Dubose. Get it? Kyle is also a soap actress. She was on Days of Our Lives. She had a part on Days of Our Lives. So, it felt like and Lisa Vanderpump is on Vanderpump Rules. So it struck me that this is probably the show that I should choose, so I chose Beverly Hills. But that didn't mean I stopped watching Atlanta, because I have watched every episode of Atlanta this season. I just wasn't doing a Sudsy Recap on it. Now, I am. Okay, so and because this is the first one I've done all season, and this is basically halfway through the season, I've got the entire first half of the season that I can talk about. So I'm excited. Okay, so let's get right to it. First of all, I just want to tell you that I love Candy. I want candy. I love her. I think she's awesome. I think she's great. I love everything about her. And here's the thing. With other girls, and I'm not going to mention any names because that's a little shady, but I will say other girls are, and this is not just on Atlanta. This is on all the housewife shows. This is they do it on New York, they do it on New Jersey, they do it on Beverly Hills. And one of the things that they do is they are very different on camera than they are off camera. And Candy is not that. She's not that at all. So she's like, yeah, I've dipped in the lady pond and what? And she's like, don't ever talk about my mama because I will beat your ass. And I just love her. I just love everything about her. I think she's adorable with her son, is cute as all hell. And she better just fucking she knows how to turn a quick profit on any business, whether it's the candy factory or her bedroom candy or her new Ace line of baby clothes or even the OLG, even though as of now, the OLG, the old lady gang, which, okay, can we talk about how that restaurant came about, or that name of that restaurant? That came about because Carmen, her assistant, was fighting with Mama Joyce, and Mama Joyce and Bertha and, oh my God, I can't remember the other one's name. I'm sorry. I apologize. I should know the other one's name off the top of my head. I really don't. But, or at this moment, I'm forgetting. But the three of them, she called them the old lady gang. And that's basically, she really needs to thank Carmen for that. Here's what it is. See this piece of hair? It just sticks out, and it really bothers me. I'm trying maybe, but see, if I use product to try to smooth it down, then Cammy's like, it doesn't look that good. So I'm doing my best. So, but I'm constantly touching at my face. I need to not do that. I look like a meth head, right? Like how they're constantly like pulling at their, I've trust me, I'm friends with a lot of meth heads. I know the feeling. I mean, I don't know the feeling. I've never done meth, never. But I know what it looks like when someone is doing some meth. Or as my friend Taylor Blue would say, meth. You got that meth? No, I don't have. Sorry. Keep walking. Anyways, so, okay. So, that's just it. I just love me some Candy. Okay? I love her. The next person that I love a lot is Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia, that bitch better always look like she is. I mean, granted, she is a supermodel, so she has access to a lot of the world's best, hairstylists and makeup artists and all that crap, right? And clothes stylists. But the thing is about Cynthia is that it doesn't matter. She can do all that shit herself, and she still looks like $1,000,000. And her hair, Cynthia's hair, whether it's her natural hair or it's a weave or it's a wig or what, and she wears all three, right? So going back and forth, whatever, it doesn't matter because she looks fucking beat every single time. Flawless, flawless. I love me some Cynthia Bailey. I think she's great. And I mean, I'm very sad for her this season because this season, was the divorce between her and Peter. Now, I'm not going to say I told you so because I didn't tell her that because a lot of people were like, "Oh, I could have told you that, blah blah blah." But, I know that you cannot control a lot of things that happen when you fall in love with someone. So, I know that sometimes it just doesn't work out. So, but my heart, and I'm very happy that Cynthia is still friends with both of her exes, with Peter and Leon. I think that's great. I think that's wonderful. So that's pretty mature. So, anyways, I just love the two of them. I think they're the bee's knees. Okay, let's talk about the next one I love, Sheree. I love me some She by Sheree. I really do, because she knows, okay, she acts like she doesn't, but she really does know how to read people. And she knows how to go in and read people. But, okay, but going back to Candy, that's one thing I love about Candy is Candy's like, "Oh, no, baby girl, you wanna read with me? I will read you right back," right? Oh my God, there was a scene with Candy and her mom, Mama Joyce, who was a lot more on the beginning of this season. This season is pretty long as compared to like Ladies of London, which is been and gone already. But there was a scene between Candy and Mama Joyce where Mama Joyce is like, "I found out that I like that sweet wine Moscato." And she's like, Candy's like, "Yeah." She's like, but my friends say that I can't drink it because I tend to read people when I'm drunk." And Candy in her interview is like, "Really, girl? You do not need an excuse. You read people all damn day, please. Nice try. Nice try trying to blame it on the Moscato." Hilarious. Hilarious. But you can see where Candy gets it from because Candy she can go there too. She doesn't, but she can if she wants to. All right, Miss Candy. Having said that, though, I do love Sheree because, girl, Sheree, you better lick the spoon because you've been stirring the pot so much. Whether it's intentional or not, you are stirring the pot in a lot of ways. But in a way, that's actually a good thing because she brings out a lot of, because, a lot of times these ladies will talk behind each other's backs. And Sheree is not about that at all. Sheree is like, "I'm going to bring what I have said to you and put it out on the table and then we can talk about it," right? So whenever she finds out that someone has said something, she usually brings it up in front of them so that they can discuss it. That's not bad. That's a good thing. I think it's a good trait. So, I love me some Sheree. And even though Kenya's house was finished first, I do prefer Chateau Sheree, just the way that it's aesthetic. Because I'm not really a modern house person. If I was a modern house person, I would prefer more manor. But I'm not. I'm more of a traditional house person. So I do love the Chateau Sheree. So apparently in the rest of the season, we'll see a lot more about what goes into it. But okay, and then let's talk real quick about Miss Phaedra Parks. I've got to give Miss Phaedra credit because she, this season, has actually, I hate to say it, kind of been the voice of reason, kind of. I mean, apart from her argument that she had with Candy, she actually hasn't really been involved. I mean, she's been involved because she's been there, but she hasn't been in a lot of the skirmishes that these ladies have had. So, and that is not normally the case. Every single season there's been drama with Phaedra. Usually it's between Phaedra and Kenya, or Phaedra and Nene, I mean, who else? But, it's nice to see that that she's, she's like, girl, I don't have time for that. And her kids are so damn cute. Both of them are so adorable. They are really killing me. Ugh. Anyways, so we can talk more about the ladies next week, but I'm very excited about it. The new episode airs tonight. I'm so excited. I love talking about the Housewives of Atlanta. I think they're great. So thank you so much for logging on. You can feel free to follow. Oh, and Kim Zolciak comes back to the show next week, or tonight actually. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for logging on. I appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton, hashtag RHOA or Real Housewives shit to talk the Real Housewives with me, or you can actually hashtag RHOBH to talk Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, because that's what's coming up next. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.